Lions TV, we are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can already see on the screen. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2024, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. This is your preview show, looking ahead to tomorrow's very difficult away trip to face Southampton at St Mary's. As always, let's kick off the show by taking a look at the 11 that Neil Harris might pick to start the match. And it still sounds absolutely fucking crazy saying that. This isn't a video from 2016. This has actually happened. Neil Harris has returned to the club with Dave Livermore as his number 2 on an 18-month contract after leaving Cambridge. Millwall paid compensation to the League 2 club, and now Harris will have managed in League 2, 1 and the Championship all in one season. It's a fantastic quiz question. It's come right at the right time for us, in my opinion, because going beyond this season, I'm not sure whether it is a backward step or if he can take us forward again, or if we should give him any budget to spend on any players. But for right here, right now, we need to focus on one thing and one thing only, and that is staying in the division. As I've said, I don't feel there's a better man for the job. So what will club legend Neil Harris do with his team selection? We know that he likes to play 4-4-2 when he was here before. I've heard rumours that he played 4-2-3-1 at Cambridge and at Gillingham. He has said in an interview with Millwall TV, that is free, by the way. If you sign up to Millwall TV, that doesn't cost you anything. You do have to pay for some content, but you don't have to pay for that interview with the gaffer. It's about 9 minutes long. And he said in that he's learnt a lot in his time away, and he's evolved as a manager, and there's more than one way to win a football match. He hasn't got the big man, little man that he would like, has he? However, I do feel that he's going to go 4-4-2, and I do feel he probably would have gone into the training ground on his first day, said a hello to the players, put a few plans in place, and then if he had any sense, which he has, I think he would have gone and got Bradshaw, Saville, Cooper, Murray Wallace, Bulkowski, Hutchinson. I think I said Cooper already. Get all those boys into the dressing room and say, look, I fucking need you. What's going on here? Can I rely on you for a dogfight? One last ride for old time's sake. And I think that's what he'll do. I think he'll go with players that he knows and trusts for the majority tomorrow. This is the team that I think the gaffer will pick. Bulkowski in goal, flat back four. Murray Wallace, left back. Joe Bryan still suspended. Jake Cooper and Ryan Leonard, 2 centre-backs. Hutchinson back training, but will not be fit for this game. Danny McNamara out and out right back. He will play in that position, I believe. Then I think he'll go Duncan Watmore on the left wing, Brooke Norton-Cuffy on the right wing. I think he'll go with Casper De Norre and George Saville, but I feel he'll definitely play Saville, and I feel that Saville could well captain the side as well. I think it would do Cooper a favour to take the captaincy away from him. But it could be De Norre, it could even be Mitchell, or it could be Honeyman. Both those, Neil Harris knows Mitchell from his time at the club. He's the one who brought him into the first team fold. And George Honeyman is definitely a Neil Harris type player. But I'm going to go with De Norre for now. And then up front, I think he'll go with Zian Fleming and Tom Bradshaw. Michael Obafemi is fit. Now, I'm going to say this again for those making stupid comments in the comments, because I said it about 15 times last night on the live stream. That is not the team that I would pick, okay? But I think in the interest of the gaffer coming back, it wouldn't hurt to have a pop of what I think he will do. So that team I've just put on the screen, that's not the team that I would pick, okay? Before people start going, why on earth would you not play Sangaya? Why on earth would you put Zian Fleming up front? That's not what I would do one last time. I think that's the team that Neil Harris will pick at St Mary's tomorrow, and it's going to be a very, very difficult afternoon, but he'll have 3,000 loyal Millwall fans following him. Let's move on to our opposition. As I've already mentioned, it is Southampton, managed by Russell Martin. They was relegated from the Premier League last season. They're having a good bash at trying to get back to where they came from at the first time of asking. However, they've had a very minor blip of late. They went on some crazy run. I think it was like 18 games without defeat and a hell of a lot of wins in amongst that as well. But they have won only 3. I know only 3, but where they are in the division, you'd expect them to be wanting to win more than that. They've won 3 and lost 2 of their previous 5 league games. They've lost 2 out of their last 3 away at Bristol City. And last time out, they lost 2-1 in the week at home to Hull. They also had a very high-scoring win. They was 2-0 down at home to Huddersfield. They come back and won that game by 5-3. I'm pleased they did because I had a little punt on them at half-time. So the only 2 wins they've got in their last 5 in the league were both away from home, as you can see. So they're not in the best form at the minute at St Mary's. They currently sit 4th in the division. They're only 2 points off the automatic promotion places, and they will be looking to get back on track and get back amongst that top 2. Let's move on to a prediction. And so this is your pre-match prediction, and here we go. You couldn't give those tickets away during the week for Southampton. I wasn't going. My boy said, I'm not going. I said, right, we won't go. A couple of people were offering me more tickets. There was tickets galore available in bins across South East London and Kent. But with a managerial change, it has changed everything. And now they are like gold dust. You cannot get one. You've got more chance of finding a golden ticket in a Willy Wonka chocolate bar. 3,000 is going to be there. So it has already given the fans a lift. It will give the players a lift. So I'm not going to go for a 5-0 defeat, which is what I probably would have done if Joe Edwards was still in charge. I am going to go, unfortunately, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Southampton win, okay? But I'm going to get from this game that the gaffer's back, the players are rolled up, we're much improved, and I think we will go down on our sword in a very, very gallant 2-1 loss. But I hope I'm wrong. And so that's it all for this preview show. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you think you know what the score is going to be, don't be shy to have a bash at that in the comments below and let me know what you think about the current situation. Although my phone has been going off the hook all week and I've seen lots and lots of your comments. Not all of you are convinced that Neil Harris is the man for the job, but I will remind you, forget next season. Right here, right now, one job is at hand and we have to stay in this division. I think the gaffer's going to do it, and I'll see you in Southampton on Saturday if you're going. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.